On this board, I'm never alone. In the skate park, I found my home.
There you go. Let's get it, big dog.
Hey, let me ask you something. Yeah. What did you think about our episode of the USAFBL podcast?
I thought it was great. I think it's time for a part 2.
Part 2, part 2 might get a little bit more gnarly. I don't know for sure.
Me either. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
USAFBL Cramp the Stupid Podcast Part 2.
Let's get it. What do you gotta tell everybody?
Don't try this at home.
None of it. Yes! Yes! You landed it! Let's go! USAFBL!
On this board, I'm never alone. In the skate park, I found my home.
That's Mother Nature at its finest.
Got
I feel like
it to the tree. Bro?
Levine asked me a question, but I'm not going to look you in your face.
And I'm not gonna look you in the eyes and
You know,
fall
like
in
how
love.
all the new,
Your breath.
all the new like rappers are basically like rapping to it. What are you guys?
Hey.
You guys kissing?
Hey,
Not yet. We're getting
look
there.
away. Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna do the
My
intro.
fiance's over there looking right at us, and it's
Yeah, and I don't have a fiance, so
She's
that
jealous.
looks a little sus right now. Hey, so welcome to another weekly episode of the USAFBL podcast.
Wow.
We're here in Levine's own hometown, and we're taking over.
Indianapolis, Indiana. Cramp the Stupid, Part 2.
let's
Part-
go.
Bye. What do you think?
Theoretically, Part 2.5.
Yeah, well,
Oh, shit. We're
it's
getting
some
to the half fractions here.
guys. We're just gonna say, I think Levine has been skipping out on our videos.
What do you mean? You think like he hasn't posted them?
No,
Oh, you mean he hasn't looked at them?
no? Have you looked at our videos?
I looked at everything.
What was
Levine
that
even looked at
live?
favorite one?
Levine even looked at the boot. Lewan even looked at the booty hole.
I've seen it live.
But have you seen it in person at
I
a
haven't
park?
seen it in person at a park, but I don't
Listen,
know if
no
we're ready
little
for
red
that.
dots today.
Yeah,
No,
I
here,
don't
let me
think we're ready
adjust
for
the
that.
stand here a little bit. So this is the second time we recorded part
It's
2 to
like
this.
Nature's slung back with a
You just got teabagged by a tree. So we recorded this episode last Thursday or Friday or something like that.
Yeah.
And for the second time, we couldn't give you all video because it froze again. So here we are re-blessing y'all
We
with
had
video.
to come to his turf so you could have a video. That's
Like we
why.
drove 2 hours to make this happen. So give this guy a like and follow and subscribe because he's got a tour. He's got a summer tour coming up. The USAFBL summer tour.
That's so cool.
5 stops, multiple
5
cities,
stops.
a lot of action. Look, what kind of pay me to promote you?
I know. Well, here's the crazy thing. You guys just got done with HorrorCon today.
HorrorCon, yeah.
With a W.
And this is the craziest part that
Yeah.
people don't even understand is the fact that our
Yeah.
blows it.
Indianapolis event, our national event, is at the exact same venue as HorrorCon.
What, the Marriott East?
Yes.
Wow.
So look, we're really
What a
familiar
venue.
with that. It was beautiful. You got the whole thing, every room.
I got it all, baby. We got it all.
Dude, that is crazy.
Hey, plus we're breaking it here because people's been calling Levine out. He is going to start skateboarding. We need to figure out what kind of size board because he's.
Is that like a discriminatory thing, like as far as being a skateboarder but not being in fingerboarding? You know what I mean? Is
Well,
that
no,
like people
well-
are like screw that guy because he doesn't actually skateboard?
No, but here's the thing: a lot of people that skateboard fingerboard, but it's the opposite way. It's just people don't evolve that way. So fingerboarders don't usually turn into skaters, but
Well-
Levine is spreading his
Well,
wings and blooming.
Here's the thing. I'm a big guy. I don't like going to the gym, but I got to get moving. And so I'm like,
You want to get moving, get your ass on one of them swan
that's
boats.
what I'm
that
saying.
thing will motivate you. You'll
but
have
that
to go
doesn't sound
somewhere.
like fun to me. That just doesn't sound like fun. And
Your
so,
leg's
like,
going to burn about 5 minutes. So for the
I
people that
know, I
can't
know.
see, there's this beautiful little canal in the background,
Yep.
and there's swans, and we just rented a swan, and it was like 5 minutes in, it like our legs are burning. It kind of sucked, but it was so fun.
What's canal without the sea?
A now, because Levine seen his anal cavity.
He sure did. I'm going to jump in this later, by the way, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Oh, so yeah, y'all heard it first. What kind
Yeah,
of board do
I'm
you think?
trying to, I got to lose weight. I got to get some cardio and stuff in.
What do you think?
And
Levine, he's
the
a
gym just
bigger
doesn't
frame
excite
boy.
me. It just doesn't excite me.
9.5, 10-inch board.
I got
Yeah.
a size 14
Yeah.
shoe.
So let me see that shoe.
It's big. It's real big.
Guys, he ain't lying. This is a size 14 shoe. I measured it.
Let me see. Lift it up. Yep, that's about.
Yep, it's about right.
Yep. Yeah,
Hey.
that's gonna be. You're gonna need a little bit bigger board than usual.
Let me ask you this: have you
I'm
thought
gonna
about our proposal yet?
The proposal.
Our proposal. You know what I'm talking about.
Do I?
So
You
we're
do a
gonna
lot of
film.
proposals.
We're gonna throw this. Okay. Sam came up with this idea, and we're gonna run with it. It might not be tonight, but it's gonna be here soon. We're gonna put a fingerboard in a condom. I'm gonna lube it up with hot sauce, and Levine's gonna shove it up Sam's ass, and we're gonna we're gonna go get an X-ray of it for the cover of Plies magazine.
Oh, that proposal.
That proposal.
Personally, I think it's one of the most brilliant things. Now, obviously, it's an ode.
You know a lot. Will that be the most gnarly fingerboard thing ever?
That's definitely out of my comfort zone.
But
Definitely out of my comfort zone.
you heard it here. He said he did.
Listen, just
Did I
keep a
say
good
it did?
grip because last
I
time
don't think I
somebody,
said that. I don't think that's what happened.
last time somebody pushed something up there, their finger slipped.
Well, that was on accident.
Slipped.
And it's on video, so there was video evidence of it possibly.
And then me hanging out the window, your finger slipped out of the moonroof.
All right, guys.
But let's backtrack all
Let's
this.
backtrack. We'll come back.
We're
Look,
too crazy.
we'll come back.
It doesn't matter if we're across the ether on a Zoom camera or if we're in person.
I gotta will you guys
We
back in. I
still
gotta
be
will you guys
doing
back
it.
in.
Come on.
The next time you're gonna be really reeling us back
You're
in.
about to be reeling me in. We're gonna get a fish hook. You're gonna try to hook me.
All right, so
not a bad idea.
first off, you have been blowing up my feed. The algorithm for you guys and Bam Margera, like, absolutely crazy over the last week and a half, 2
What
weeks.
would you say? It's good feed?
Oh, it's definitely good feed. Like, for instance, Monday, the first thing that popped up while I was literally getting on Instagram is Sam here, literally flying down the highway with his ass cheeks out, doing 90 through a moonroof.
Did you notice what actually happened in that video?
No, what happened?
So you're talking about the video Bam posted, right?
Yeah.
So we met up with Bam, and we were heading to this indoor skate park called Sprack. It's a new skate park in Louisville.
Fantastic skate park. Paul Zitzer owns it.
Shout
along
out
with
Paul
Home
Zitzer.
Skate Shop. Solid. It's like a Tampa Am style. So it's got that real flow, contesty excellence.
If you're in the tri-state area, go check it out. It's indoors. It's awesome.
Z.
Polly Z. But so, hey, cheers. So
couple fellas on the Swan, you know what that means.
they're probably gonna kiss later.
I mean, we did.
So I fly past, so Bam's in his Hummer and I'm behind him driving, and Sam's like, I'm gonna hang out the sunroof with my ass out. So we fly past his Hummer as fast as he can. They're all cracking up laughing. It's him and his wife and his manager, and they fly past us, or we fly past them, and they're like, he's like, do it again. So we backed around, went behind it, and then he sped up in his Hummer, and this time I put gun to the pedal to the metal, and Sam gets up there, and I'm flying as fast as I can, going 90. I'm just speeding up 90 to 100. And I look up, and Sam's right in the sunroof with his ass hanging out. I look up, and all I see was a butthole. And I was like, opportunity. So I took my finger, and I shoved it in his butthole. If you watch the video again, you'll see my finger penetrate him.
It sneaks, but here's the thing. I had so much wind in my hair, ears, so my senses were a little misconstrued, and he snuck it in. I didn't even know it was in there.
It was misconstrued until it wasn't like a toaster
Well, then I
strudel. And then
figured it
he
out.
spazzed out, and he
Then I
almost
figured
kneed
it
me
out.
in the face. And if you watch the video, I got my finger in his ass, and I swerved because he hit me, and I almost took out the Hummer.
Oh, so the swerve. All right, so I saw the swerve, but I thought it was because you guys were just hauling balls.
No, we were hauling balls until I got
fast.
kneed
I'm
in the
like-
side of the face, and it was jerk, and then it was almost like an expensive Hummer.
Because you
I will say,
sold
Bam,
it.
if you're listening to this,
Get
bro,
that
go
shit
get an
fixed.
oil change or something. His Hummer is like you drive.
You
It's
hit
like
the brakes, this son of a bitch dives to the left. Like
it probably needed an oil change 5 years ago. What's up with that boy? Go get it changed.
And you put him on blast. That's cray.
Well, he says he's going to go. He goes till the wheels fall off, and he's proven that very much.
The wheels fall off. All right, we'll reel it back in.
Man, all right, so nothing but it's crazy to me because it's like we know that you guys are friends, we know that you guys hang out a lot, but it's like a whole different experience to see Bam's feed having you guys in there nonstop for the entirety.
TNA.
It's like, yeah. It is wild. All the skate park clips. Like, there's one where you guys are like, he does a 50-50 blunt stall on a quarter, and then like you pull up and do a blunt stall and nut check them, and then back to fakie.
Oh, where I came up in a 50 to the quarter?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
So I go up in there in 50 to the quarter, and the Sam pops up into a blunt stall and grabs his board, which grazed my balls, and then pulled it back in, and then I went back in, and that video really popped off too.
Yeah, it blew up my feet too.
Here's the thing. It was genuine stuff. Like we were talking about the shit off the bridge thing where we're on Bam's feet where I shit in your ass or whatever, and we're going to up it with the bridge thing. It's real.
Levine, can we share that video on the pod?
Yeah, we'll share it all.
100% everything's real. So it's like there's that, and then you have wholesome skating. You got sobriety, which me and Gary are always like that.
Shout out to Bam, though. Bam's going on 2 years sober, and he's aging in reverse. He is like getting younger. And his skating is coming back full force. He's got a new board model coming out with Zero.
Dude, I'm actually low-key pretty proud of him, man.
Yeah,
like,
he's doing great.
It's incredible.
He's looking happy. He's looking better, feeling better. Like,
because I'll tell you like this, and this is more straight up. If there's anybody who he's going to feel comfortable with to want to go do like drinks and stuff like that, it would be us, and he does not. You know what I'm saying? Like we're that close that it's like. We've seen those pivots before, and it's been fantastic. He's 100% dedicated. And
he's officially
what I'm trying to say.
Went past that barrier, and he's not looking back. So shout out, bud.
Hell yeah,
you can tell he's got a lot of stuff lined up. He's doing signings.
All right, here. I'll do you another one good for the podcast.
Pro Skater 3 and 4 coming out.
Yeah, the remaster's coming out. Have you seen the teaser trailer with him on it yet?
Yeah. I was half like, I don't know if I want to get it. Then I saw that he was going to be in it, and then it was game on.
You know what he said?
I got to get in it.
So he said that if you pay attention, he's wearing all leather. Mm-hmm. That's like the Elvis. He's doing a tribute to the Elvis 68 comeback special where Elvis came back on top again wearing all leather. He came back on top wearing all leather.
Okay.
He's one of the very few who have the path for that.
Right.
Like he could definitely do it if he wants to. It's got to be one of those things you want to do.
He's on a comeback tour. Like he's on another generational run.
For sure.
He's got the old crowd and he's bringing in the new crowd.
And you got to imagine this is skateboarding we're talking about. So you don't really have that. Somebody maybe falls off. Do people really, how big of a deal is it that they make a big comeback? Well, with him, it's like, whoa, like. He is the proving ground for that.
Right.
See him in Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. No.
Project 8.
Remaster. Pretty awesome.
So let's talk about last week's. That's not even last week's. The week before.
Monday's event. That was this week.
Yeah, we had Monday's event, but we also had your original podcast episode. Like we got
you want to get back to the nitty gritty? Was that not gnarly? Hey, you guys are lucky that the video cut out on that because it would have been way too gnarly for you.
Which, by the way, I need to do like a parental discretion is advised.
Can we film it at the end and put it at the beginning?
We can do all of that.
Why don't we wait for this?
Yeah.
Why don't we do a parental discretion is advised, and we'll go down to the bridge, and I'll jump off and be like, parental discretion is advised. Don't pay attention to these idiots, and then I'll do like a backflip or
down for that?
A tail kick flip off of it or something.
All right, so
somewhere we can get out quickly,
So you heard it here first, but you're going to watch it there first. You're going to see that first, and then you're going to hear it now. So this is how ideas pop up, and then we make it happen. But the podcast episode, did you hear a lot of feedback for it?
I was a little skeptical, a little worried because I love you guys. You guys are to the max. The max. And so I'm like, are people ready for the max? Like,
were they ready for USAFBL After Dark?
Yeah. I mean, you turned it on. Like, I like to kind of like tiptoe around the 6.5, 7 dial. You guys like, crank
20.
it all the way to
Yeah.
It only goes to 10, but you're like 20.
We had
like
23,
break the
I
knob.
think. 22 maybe.
But somebody's got to do it. I mean, that the tiptoeing gets old after a while. Sometimes you just got to be direct with the craziness and the antics, and here we are.
Yeah, Sam, we went into that. He was like, I don't know for sure if it's going to crack cola open or not. And I'm like, bro, we can do whatever.
Listen, I had my butthole primed ready to show, so.
Did you really prime it? No.
It was pretty
Did you
wild.
see a stain or something?
No, I could check for you. You want me to check really quick?
No, I think we're good.
All right.
Been a long day of skating, but we're
everybody was like, they couldn't believe the stories. Like, they're just like, dude, these stories are so wild.
Every single one was true.
Well, that's the thing. Like, we saw the feed, like the algorithm was just feeding us like all this Gary and Sam, Cramp the Stupid stuff. Bam Margera's posting everything, and everybody's like, "Holy shit!" Like this is.
Well, here's a random. Here's how life works for us. Here's a random story. The other day we went into work. I go to the bathroom. Me and my buddy go to the bathroom. He goes to one stall. I skip one, go to the other stall. It's a WWE event. Cody Rhodes walks in. Mind you, there is a skip in another stall he could have easily did. He comes right in between me and my bro. And I'm sitting there, and I'm at the point where I'm jiggling to get the stuff off. Like, I'm tired. I'm going underneath. And he goes, he's at the urinal. He goes, here's right at it. Didn't know Cody Rhodes is a bit of a voyeur, but that's cool. He did it to him, too, and there's proof.
Cody Rhodes, the wrestler, straight checked out his dick and balls.
Cody Rhodes.
How long of a stare was it? Was it enough to make it awkward?
100%. Like, when you start, like
was it like,
it feels like
hold on. Was it one of these, like,
dude, yes. What? Yes, he goes up. He goes. You hear him?
Hold on, glasses up so people can really see.
He goes, here, you guys are it, right? He goes.
Act like the people out here act like you guys are pissing in the stall right now.
You gotta stand back.
It's wide angle. Hey, we can reenact it really quick if you want to. So yeah, stuff like that just like happens to us. We can't even make these stories out. They just show up in our doorstep, and we open up the door and let it in.
You guys have like the old man stories, but you guys are so young, and it's like
they're only gonna get gnarlier.
Yeah, it's almost like you guys are like retired on the porch, just like chilling, drinking some moonshine, talking about the old days. But
I will say we've been in this period of a grace period where we've been talking about the old days only because while we're getting the skate park going on, the town people are like, "Listen, we know what y'all do. We know how y'all do it. You're all like the face of a $1.5 million operation, so just chill until we get this park made and then go wild." So we're like, if we get our own skate park, $1.5 million skate park, we'll just chill. That's fine. Yeah. But once that skate park is built, we're coming out with a new movie. I'm announcing it here first. A Cramp the Stupid movie is in the works. We got ideas for days. Oh my gnarly. It's going to be gnarly.
Yeah, because here's the thing. There's a void for this. There really is now a void for it. You had previous, here comes a tangent. You had the old Jackass, like the last one.
Jackass 4 sucked.
Listen, and it's
everybody will admit
just because, and we're not biased because we have a friend who's been let out of it. Whatever, trust me, stunt for stunt, meh, and that's kind of and do your thing. I don't give it. It's not even like that. I'm just saying that there's a bit of a void for like the brilliant stunts. Like,
well, there's a bit of a void for like the gnarly organic feeling stunts because Jackass 4 felt very played out. It felt like it was like forced and pushed in. Like, I think people can see that when they watch it, but like our ideas and what we're going to come out with, it's going to be like Jackass on a low budget with less morals and more gnarliness.
Kind of sounds similar to something else.
Yeah, something. We can't.
Three-letter operation we have here.
Something, but
CTS.
One of the letters is right.
Should I leak it? Should I say it? Should I say it?
No.
I kind of want to say it.
No. You can say it. I can't.
You can assume and guess whatever.
You mean it starts with a C and ends with a Y?
Maybe.
We
will say that it's on video proof. We could post it on here. Yeah. Bam said if they come up with another CKY 5, we're the guys.
Yeah, I mean, guys.
I'll put it to you this way: he's never named a castmate for that future reference ever, and he's only named me and Gary ever.
So if it does happen,
so there you go.
We don't know.
I'm just saying
it might happen. You might see us.
No push, no shove, but we're hell bent and we're ready for it. And first of all, it would be that's whatever. It would be incredible. It would be so organic. That's the best part. Like, and we're kind of unknown, so public shit would be great. Like, we could really terrorize.
Did you see the public shit?
You're talking about the one on the bridge?
You seen the video talking about it?
Yeah, so I think Bam posted it.
Yeah, Bam posted that video. So Bam got an interview.
Talk about the original video.
So that video, we went up. I think Bam headed out on tour with CKY in Canada or something.
Yeah, or FFU.
So it was one of those bands, and we show up at his house because he said he was going to be there. And at the last second, he's like, "I got to go." So he dips at it. So he goes, "Like, just chill at my house. Watch my house for me. I'm going to be gone for a while. Just if you film something, send it to me." So we were doing whatever we were filming, and then Sam came up with this idea. He climbed up in the rafters at Castle Bam, got completely naked, and took a shit. And I was on the bottom down like on the very low bottom floor, and I had my pants pulled down up against his like castle throne with my asshole facing up. Sam's up on the top beam, completely naked, and then he takes a shit and tries to hit me in the asshole with it. And his aim was a little bit off, but the smack popping circumstance was there.
I'm getting better, and we're going bigger and badder. Double, maybe even triple.
It's going to be double, if not triple.
All right, you know the shirt that you guys need to make for that?
What?
Drop Dukes, not nukes.
Ooh.
Drop Dukes, not nukes.
Oh man, if we can blow it out of the water, no pun intended.
Why don't you make a USAFBL shirt that says that?
Drop Dukes, not nukes.
Yeah,
with your guys' shadow, whatever.
Dude, the best part.
We
of
give
that
you
video,
permission.
Okay.
The best part is the turd shadow on the back wall by the heartogram. It's just like
we filmed it in slow motion, and the turd is like it's a fairly
it's a good size. It's a
the shadow on the wall.
I saw it a couple weeks ago again, and you guys kind of brought it up. I can't remember how it even got brought up in discussion, but that's a good sized turd, bro.
I'm working one up right now.
Let me tell you this. This guy takes weirdly big turds. So we went up in Chicago to watch this concert, and so me and Sam and my brothers out skating this park, some random park in like Batavia or like Geneva, I don't know, one of the outskirt towns. What up? And so Sam starts, he's like shaking, like trembling, like, and we're like, what's wrong? He goes, I guess I need to go to the gas station now. And we're like, dude, he goes, I can't even make it to the gas station. So he walks over in the bolt, and this guy's got sweat pouring down his face.
I don't
sweat
goes, that much.
Yeah, he doesn't sweat. And he goes like, I got to go now. He goes, push everybody away. So he drops his pants and underwear, and he holds onto like a rail like this and squats down. And he takes a shit the size of a football. Like he's like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Bro, this thing, it was like that big. Dude, I've never seen a shit that big before in my life.
Dude, the worst thing, it was €2 added up on top of each other in my intestines.
Yeah, this guy ate €2 and a whole bag of like greasy French fries. Like, who can eat that? First of all,
and then we did everything spicy, of course. So then I'm going over there behind the oven, and the mid shit. I'm like, don't fucking look at me. Don't look at me. I hate when people look at me when I'm dicking, dude. Like, I hate open bathroom stalls. Like real high. It's crazy.
But dude, it was like late October, early November, so it was chilled out of there. I kid you not, this turd was sitting on the ground with steam blaring off of it. It looked like something fresh out of the oven.
It looked like a Jurassic Park fresh shit.
Yeah, it did.
Where it's got the steam rolling off of it. Oh man.
What's the password? What does he say? He's like,
Oh, the Jurassic Park.
Yeah. How's that
go? Man, you're bringing me back. I know what he's talking about. I don't think he's even alive anymore.
Jeff Goldblum?
That's his name?
I guess.
Yeah, I think he is alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen he does like some sort of cons or something, or he had recently. Or a new movie or something.
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah. Shout out Jurassic Park guy.
Yeah, 91, I think?
I don't know, but that dude's 91 with sex appeal.
Killing it.
But anyway, that video, so talking about the shit video, 2 times recently, people interviewed Bam asking him what the most gnarly thing that has ever went down at Castle Bam was, and he said that one.
One of them was Howard Stern.
Yeah, so going back to that, like, he talked, like, Howard Stern asked him, he was like, so did any Diddy-style parties happen at Castle Bam? And he goes, like, nothing like that, but I did have 2 guys from Indiana shitting each other's asses, and Howard Stern loved the video so much that he gave Bam an interview, and now, like, we're filming the second part for Howard Stern.
He's like, hang on, go back to that. I need to hear more about that.
Yeah, tell me more about that. So now we had to give like approval to like use our footage on Howard Stern. So
wait, so you guys are gonna be on Howard Stern?
I don't know necessarily if we will. I don't know. But our video is gonna be featured on Howard Stern.
Video for sure, and then you never know. I guess if we
places, I mean that's crazy exposure.
Yeah, I guess if we up the ante and we do it good enough, we might have to be on Howard Stern.
We might have to.
That might have to be part of the curriculum.
Maybe we'll have to shit on each other's ass in Howard Stern.
Dude.
I used to watch Howard Stern back in the day, and he used to have crazy guests, crazy antics, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. I just think it's kind of bizarre that Howard Stern knows who we are.
I mean, like back in like the early 2000s, Howard Stern, I want to say that's peak.
Let me ask you this. With the stuff that we're doing, with skateboarding, our like stunt group and just everything full circle, do you think that this is opening up fingerboarding to more people than like?
Yeah, I think the cross promoting across different genres and stuff is definitely opening this up to fingerboarding, getting fingerboarding more exposure, things like that. Yeah.
Hey, I want to just get straight to it. You came to our event. What do you think? let's talk about that for a second.
So let's talk about the park party.
So the park party, it was an event that me and Sam hosted in Corden, Indiana, to celebrate the full funding and the groundbreaking, the start of our park, which as of right now, they're working on it. Like they haven't started like building the park itself, but like getting, you know, the drainage and like the parking lot and everything going, getting ready for the construction of the park. It will be done later on this year. So, well, before anything else, I'm going to drop it that we just did something called the park party, but part 2 of that event is going to be at the skate park called the skate park party. You heard it here first.
Okay,
and you can imagine who's going to be the special guest.
So
he wants to.
Yeah, we
don't even want him there. No, I'm just kidding. We definitely do.
So y'all are hearing it here first. If you missed our first event, come to the second one. We have Bam joining us in celebration. Yeah, it again.
Now, that might not be exactly when it opens, but we're going to do a grand opening party. So if the weather's shit, then we're going to have to plan ahead, like springtime, of course. But
the official skate park party will have him and it's going to be gnarly. It's going to be so gnarly.
So good.
All right, so let's talk about that event. So I showed up a little bit late. I'm not gonna lie.
Unreal.
It was a Monday. It was a Monday,
and it went haywire on a Monday.
I know. So
can't trust that day.
I showed up a little bit late. The event started at 5. I rolled up 5:07, 5:10.
Lawan calls me up at like 3 p.m. He goes like, "Hey, it's raining outside. What's the game plan?" I'm like, "It's gonna dry up and it's gonna be awesome." And it dried up and it was awesome.
It was.
Sun came out. Buttons were out.
And here's the thing, it usually,
sir.
It usually
you know it's
always freaking rains when we do an event, like during it. This time it stopped. It graced us with beautiful sunshine.
But so Levine, you showed up late.
I mean, 10 minutes is so crazy, bro. Like
10, you were 10 minutes late. I thought we were friends.
I tried. Indy traffic is rough.
That's okay. I use the same excuse today.
Out of the city.
I use the same
excuse every time I'm late for work. In Louisville, I'll blame it on Indy traffic.
Yeah, you should. You should be like, man, it's backed up all the way to
Before
Indy.
we continue this too much, me and Sam came up here. We were working what's that place up here called? That we were up here rigging that one time?
Oh, Gainbridge, yeah.
Yeah, so we were up here rigging, and we did the in, and it sucked. So we went back to Louisville, and then we were going to come back for the out, and we told them, we hit the people up here, and we were like, we totaled out the car. And my brother recently wrecked his car, so he sent the people photos of it. So they're like, no big deal. Don't even worry about it. We somehow still got paid for that whole thing.
They said, A for effort.
You didn't hear that.
They said A for effort.
That's a work hack right there.
Work hack. Oh, speaking of like work hacks and talking about stuff that probably shouldn't be done, the video of me almost wrecking into the Hummer with Sam's ass hanging out. One of the comments on someone's like, "Bro, that's outrageous that you recorded your buddies doing a felony and posted it on Instagram with their license plate showing." Whatever.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, my license plate was blatantly
Here's
open.
the thing, it's all AI. If anybody asks, it's AI.
Yeah, it's AI. Nobody ever pokes fingers in buttholes, especially out of Sunderson in cars and posts it on Instagram because Instagram won't even let naked
you can
videos anyway.
Blame it on AI, and there's almost no real way to tell.
Right.
How you gonna
Damn it, Chat GPT.
ChatGPT, can you make me a video of a guy flying down the road with 2 dicks as L's on his ass and the whole being an O while bent over like Superman, and then have his buddy shove his finger up his ass too, and then almost swerve and hit Bam Margera in his Hummer, and then have him film it and post it too?
With bullet holes in his glass window.
Thank you.
Good job, Chat. Thank you. Sometimes I call him Chat, sometimes I call him Chad. What's
the monthly for that?
It's like $200 a month for that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I went down the rabbit hole, and I haven't even used it in the last month.
I got a lot of those subscriptions.
That's wild. All right. So this event.
Backtrack to the event, the park party.
So I wasn't really sure what to expect. I rolled up, and I kid you not, like at the time there was like 700-800 people, like packed. Like you guys closed off the entire like street. Like there was like 30 people in the street skateboarding. You guys had quarter pipe, a kicker with a pole jam. You guys had rails. Like, I mean, there was skateboarders, there was some scooter guys, there was, I think, a BMX kid was there too, like doing some stuff, man. Like it was pretty crazy, like a lot going on. Like there's people everywhere. Like there was a DJ and a band and
unbelievable.
Yeah,
and shout
like
out to that band for showing up, doing it for free, although we gave them some money, but they did it for free, which is incredible. Brought a whole setup.
The singer of that band, shout out, their name is Vaughn Smith, and the last name is spelled, or not, the second part of that is spelled Smythe. guess like Smythe, but it's Vaughn Smith. The guy that is the lead singer / guitar player, he runs this local AV company called Axis with 2 X's. So if you're in the Louisville area and you need some audio-visual stuff done, hit them up. But they showed up and they brought a full-on like big semi with all band gear and everything, and just like had a full-on load-in getting ready for our event.
It's incredible, dude. Like that
For free.
And we couldn't do this without all people, Vaughn Smith, Axis, with, I mean, who else? The skate shops, Riot Home,
Sprack,
Killer,
Skatepark,
Killer.
All the fingerboard companies that got involved. USAFBL did.
Yes.
Mike Schneider with Flat Face and Blistered sent us some stuff.
I would have said it, but he's the fingerboard guy, okay?
Who else? Okay, dude, the fingerboard list is huge.
Dude, yeah, shout out to all the fingerboarders from me who doesn't do that. That is sick, bro.
How many fingerboards do you think we had at this event?
Oh, my God.
Probably like 50. 40,
I wasn't.
50,
I didn't know
more.
what to expect. I think they said the entire turnout was like almost around 1,000 or something of people.
Yeah, it was
in
pretty
total.
wild.
That's
I
insane.
brought up a bunch of parks. There was like Noise Fingerboards brought some parks. You had parks.
Yeah,
What's the other guy? I met him and I almost forgot his
there was
name.
Lil Bubba or something.
Yeah, he came
Like Lil
up.
Hubba. I don't know.
Little Hubba?
Lil Hubba.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
came
Oh,
up.
yeah,
He
yeah,
brought
I know
like
him.
4 or 5 parks, a bunch of
Nice.
obstacles. Like there was tons of stuff to shred, tons of stuff to see. You guys were doing crazy like skateboarding contests, like best trick.
I can't tell you how much cash, cold hard cash, we passed out all night. So we
Oh my
would,
God.
I'd go over to Sam and be like, all right, let's do this competition next. So we did this thing where we pulled. I had a real casket I bought off of Facebook Marketplace for $125.
It was used.
Is this the same casket you do the
Yes.
Halloween special?
Yes.
The Great Special?
$125. I think it was a showroom model, and the dude turned it into a coat rack. So when you stand it up, you open up the top hatch, and it's just you hang your coats in there. So I'm like, nobody has a casket, so I bought it, and I don't even use it until that event and one other edit. But so we did this thing where we set up the casket in front of a kicker, and the kicker had a pole jam, and we were like $200 to the best, like we just like threw a best trick contest over that $200 cash prize to the winner of that, which was, it was between a double kickflip and this ballsy ass beautiful tray flip. And I would assume the double kickflip got it because he like bunked the casket on the way down, and they're like, he left. So we gave the $200 to the guy that landed the 300 or the 360 flip.
Gotta
and then
be
the guy
present.
came up later on. He goes like, I heard I won. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what to tell you. We already handed out that cash.
You gotta be present. I'm not Western Union. You need 200 smackers, okay?
But we did best trick out of the kicker. We did quarter pipe best trick.
We've got to talk about the kicker though.
That
The
kicker
kicker-
is so
the kicker is
hard.
the pole jam?
Kicker with
Shout
a
out-
pole jam.
Samio, I'm not sure I'm going to butcher it. Samio Saurus on Insta, Samio Mullins, Sam Mullins.
His name's Sam Mullins.
But he does ramps, Samio ramps or something
Yeah.
like some of that nature.
We'll find the tag and post it up.
I'll read it in my garage because it's still in my garage.
But
And
no,
it may never come
you
out.
get off this kicker
JK.
and I mean, it's not like a little kicker. Like you pretty much get launched about 5 feet in the air.
The first person to go off it was a kid on a bike. He went up at it 0.3 miles an hour, dipped off the front, and face planted.
Oh,
He's like,
nosedive?
I can't breathe. It burns. Hey, guys, help me. It burns. And we're all sitting around. I was like, what do you want us to do about it? So we had to get on the mic and be like, hey, this is a skate and fingerboard that you're on like risk event.
Yeah, that's what not to do is exactly what we
But
said.
he's sitting there. She's like, it hurts. It burns.
Oh man. Yeah, you got to get some speed behind it to get off the, get off the kicker. That incline is
Dude,
pretty
I seen
steep.
someone like a 6-foot dude and someone aired up over top of him, like 2 feet above him, like gnarly heights and drops and slams.
You know, it was funny. Even Bam was like, "What are people going to do? It's a kicker and a quarter pipe." I'm like, "Just watch, buddy." And he was just as surprised. Like, it was crazy. That
It was
pole jam was
crazy.
insane too. Because if you
hit the pole jam all the way, like you're almost 7 feet in the air.
Dude,
Like,
Yeah, and
It's
that's
a
what you
boost.
don't want to do is land
Yeah.
back on that pole jam. With
and we're
your
talking
pants
like
down.
to flat. So you're going off the kicker
Yeah.
or off the pole jam. If you're going off the kicker, it's like 5 feet. If you're going off the pole jam, you're talking like 7 feet plus a little
Crazy.
air.
Please, for the love of
flat.
fingerboarding and skateboard, tell me you got video clips you're going to throw in this
I got
podcast.
all of that.
You got
I
the
got
B-roll?
all of the B-roll. I even got
Dude.
the B-roll of you and Bam in the coffin with people doing tricks and stuff over you guys.
so savage.
Yeah, so I lay down on the casket and Bam hops on top of me. I won't say that dude smells good. You remember how his house used to smell
Yeah.
back in the day? He's got like a odor to him that is like.
I know. I
weirdly
love
enough,
that. I do love the Castle Bam smell.
Yeah,
that is
I
a
think it might
smell
be
that
his
you
smell.
lock in and you remember. It's
Yeah, but-
crazy. You think it would smell like piss, shit, and puke, but No, we cleaned up pretty good.
So I laid on the casket, and Bam hops on top of me, and then we were going to shoot a photo with Sam Aaron over top of me. It just turned into a sesh of everybody just like launching over top of us. I'm sitting here like, someone's going to end up with a broken face or nose or black eyes. It'd either be me or Bam, but luckily nobody hit us. Bam's manager was sitting out there, and somebody landed on top of her.
Yeah, I was a little concerned about it because I'm like, I don't think, because there's a lot of people like, oh, snaps. Like, I want to, like, you know, do something over, like, I want to do like a kickflip or something over Bam. And so, like, I don't think, like, they realize, like, you got to, like, get some serious, like, you got to pedal, like, fast.
Dude, you got to throw down. Yeah.
Just to get the speed to be able to, like, clear the kicker and stuff. And I was like, dude, like, if one of those skateboards knocks you guys out, like, it's going to be rough.
It's going to be good footage and a lot of blood, and that's what we're here for.
And the casket's
rock and roll. Yeah.
You can literally
rock and roll.
Lift the lid and drop them in.
Yeah, we'll just push you off the side of the street, and we'll pick it up at the end of the night. That's how we roll.
We'll toss you off the side of the Cordon Bridge.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Let's talk about this quarter.
Yeah. We built that in 2 hours, by the way, before.
2 hours?
2 hours before the event.
In the rain. Under a canopy.
Well, the canopy was very last minute, and we had most of it done by that time in the rain.
But I was a little disappointed that, all right, so for perspective, you guys had the coping where, like, it extended out of the quarter. So you got the quarter, the deck, and you got the coping pole, and it extends out of
so it was
quarter,
but
no one rode it.
It was an 8-foot wide quarter with 2-foot extension of coping that just came off the edge. A lot of people tried, but someone was saying that someone did get a 50-50 off the coping. I never seen it, but yeah, they said they landed at the flat. I never seen it, but someone claims that it was done.
Man, I got to scour the internet and see if anybody got that.
Yeah, I can't go like 2 hours without getting tagged in another video clip from that event.
There was so many people there, a lot of
Word
phones
on the
out.
street, it was the funnest event a lot of people's been to.
That's crazy. You guys, you don't understand. It was a Monday. Me and Gary are not event planners. We're not. We are not.
I was only there for about 3 hours, but low key, like, definitely top 5 most, like, fun events I've ever been to.
On a scale of 1 to 10, rate it for me.
I rated it like a 9 and a quarter.
That's incredible.
Out of 10?
You have no idea how much we didn't promote this. Bam posted it 4 hours before, so nobody could have came from anywhere.
It's
really.
a good thing, though, because if anybody else showed up there, what?
The only reason why it wouldn't be a 10 out of 10 is just because you guys didn't have a food truck.
Dude, somebody was supposed to bring a food truck.
Dude, the guy that got up there and tried to freestyle, he was like, "Hey, can I bring a food truck?" We're like, "Yeah, please do." And then he shows up without a food truck, and he gets up there and he tips the band $100 to get up there and try to rap.
Take the mic over. He takes the mic over, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" I go up to Gary. I said, "Bro,
this guy's about the guy that was talking about trying to open for Jelly Roll or whatever."
Yeah,
that guy thinks he's good enough to open for Jelly Roll. Newsflash, you're not.
Listen, hey. Shout out to him for taking the go.
I have the footage. It's a little rough.
Go ahead. Listen.
It's a little rough.
Levine, do you have the video?
I do. It's rough.
We're going to post that in here. Give this guy, critique his rating on a scale of 1 to 10 on how well he does, because he thinks he's going to be able to open up for Jelly Roll one day. Hashtag really embarrassing.
So I just wanted to get up here and do my thing. Our boy Bam Margera is hosting the Summer of Sins event with DJ Highlight. That is Jelly Roll's DJ, okay? They're hosting the Summer of Sins in Fostoria, Ohio, 29th through the 31st. Your boy is trying to be an opener on that thing. So why don't we make some noise? Y'all let me know what you think. This is just a little acapella, so this ain't even nothing crazy. You can find me on all social platforms. Yeah. Y'all be glad that you got your cameras, because I'm about to drop bars for Bam Margera. I make music because I'm broken, no Pantera. If you don't like it, fight me, yeah, we can square up. Ain't gotta like it, I know plenty of people that love it. So y'all can hate it. So while y'all hate it, I know people that pop shove it.
Listen, he could have took that mic over. That's the thing. If he was good enough, if he was, somebody would have backed him with a beat, blah, blah, blah. He could have stole the show. But he didn't.
We're not going to jump, we're going to backflip.
So yeah,
don't tempt him.
You're cute, by the way. Levine's like, shut up. This is my city.
He's like, people got to see me here.
I'm married. I can't mess with none of that. Anyways,
listen, I'm not doing it. My fiance sitting right over there. She's cute, but I'll tell you like this. Hey,
it's Father's Day, and this guy's a dad.
Let's go.
It's a dad.
Let's go. It's crazy, man. I love being a dad. That's amazing. It's incredible. It grounds you quite a bit too. So that's
munged up.
Munged up.
Munged up. Is this your first outdoor podcast?
No, we did the Chicago event.
How could you not remember that, bro? I remember that.
A lot has happened. You do not.
I do.
A lot has happened since then.
Year, though.
Yeah, October.
Yeah, yeah.
So is this your second outdoor podcast?
Second outdoor podcast.
Hey, what's
The
up
Gary's
with this one?
Live
How come this one we're not finding a flavored condom on the ground this time around?
That was wild.
Yep, a flavored
What?
condom. Yeah, we're sitting there talking, and we look down, and there's a vanilla flavored condom.
And what'd
laying
you
on the
do
ground.
about it? Did you stir your coffee with it?
Levine ate it.
No, I think someone stole
Did
it.
you
I think
save it
someone
for the,
needed
did you
it.
save it for the fingerboard?
I fingered the board and saved it for that. Yeah.
Yeah, someone was just like throwing rubbers out all over the city, apparently.
That's a damn gentleman. That's Batman.
Out there doing the Lord's work
On Father's Day.
on Father's Day.
You got to imagine a drunk passerby's like, I'm about to get me some. And he looks down and is like, oh, has a realization. You know what?
Dude, I
wasn't going to do that, but I'm going to do that. And now he's not celebrating
All right,
Father's Day.
if you're a homeless person and you're really hungry, you look down, you see a flavored condom on the ground. Would you eat it because you were hungry?
I don't think you can eat.
You know what? I can't tell you what I would do.
Oh yeah.
I would wipe it
That's
on the scraps of food I find and maybe give it a little, perk them up a little bit with a little vanilla spice.
Like, would you lick it for flavor?
After you come in it.
7 calories a teaspoonful, right?
Yeah, cum. A tablespoon of cum is 7 calories. So if you're on a diet, you could load up, buddy.
I think you'd still be on a calorie deficient diet, but
because
round 3. I've only got 4 tablespoons left to me. Come on, guys, come on.
I wonder how much it takes to extract the skeet. Like how many calories you burn extracting it.
Yeah,
It's got to be at least 10, right? You got to extract.
Depends on how long
more.
it been to extract it before. So funny story about condoms and eating it. You said nobody can eat a condom.
I don't know if anybody can. I'm
No,
just
you
saying
can snort them for sure.
I don't think you can. I think it'll just get passed through. I don't think it's actually like a.
No, it will. I'll tell you exactly how I know because we took a quarter bag of weed. We were over. That's back when weed was like weird to be legal anywhere, including Illinois, all that stuff.
Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, no, it was only legal in Cali, and it was medical. But we got some, remember, and then we put it in a bag or a condom.
Yeah,
and I swallowed it. Went on the airplane, got back to Chicago.
Which time is this? Because this happened
this did happen multiple times now I think about it. But then I shit it out. The condom was intact. The weed was intact. I finally shit it out after a week being back. It took a week to take a shit. I don't know if it bowed me up or what, but then I shit it out. And then everybody's like, ew, dude, I'm not smoking that. And I said, oh, fuck yeah, you are.
Hashtag tush kush.
Yeah, we may have to edit this out. I think he just admitted to a felony.
What are you talking about? I'm not talking about real airplanes.
Yeah, we're talking about airplane mode on your cell phone when you flick it on.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Good catch. It's all AI. This is a whole episode.
Yeah,
That's
everything
AI.
is
What are you talking about? So listen, the bridge jump you just seen at the very first part of this, that was AI for sure.
For sure.
But anyways, yeah, so what that shit, yeah, sure, it was safe. It was fairly dry in the condom. But when you took it out, my God, it smelled like under cheese, butthole, weed. It smelled like skunk with a shitload of old Parmesan cheese in it. It was crazy with a little hint of butthole. And everybody's like, oh, I ain't smoking. And everybody around us was a big smokers. We weren't even that big. So I took it. They were passing around a bowl or whatever. I took it and I sprinkled it on top of it. It goes around. You finally see somebody that hit it. They go, is this the fucking tush kush? And sure in the hell was. Of course, we came up with that name, tush kush.
It's trademarked, so don't steal it.
Yeah.
Random condom story. Some guy we used to work with, he came to work. You remember? Dude, this story is so funny.
God,
We're back there loading the show, and he goes, he's just on mopey, and we're like, what's wrong? He goes, like, his wife was legally blind. And he goes, like, my wife almost died last night. I had to take her to the hospital. I'm like, why? He goes, like, well, she was giving me a blowjob, and she almost died choking on the condom. She swallowed the condom. I'm like, bro, why do you have to wear a condom to get a blowjob from your wife?
And she
don't like my dick on her lips.
The way he talks, well, she just don't like my dick on her lips. Like
she was blowing me so good, she just ripped the condom down her throat.
Excellent. Okay.
Parental discretion is advised.
If you're under 18 or 17, listen to this with your parents.
Or passing by right now at this point in time. Cover your ears.
Oh, there goes.
As we're saying this in the middle of the park,
we're
downtown Indianapolis on the canal.
A little 3-year-old just ran by. Like, Mom, where's the condom?
Definitely not what your daddy had on. It's Father's Day, guys. I can say that.
It is Father's Day. Shout out to all the fathers.
Hell
Shout out to
yeah.
all the fathers.
I do have a little
real
bit of sad
fathers.
news, though.
What?
What's that?
Found this out today.
Oh, God.
Oh no, break
Super
it to us.
sad, super sad. Our favorite, Colton Wray, passed away this morning. He's this sweet kid. He had cancer.
The
and he had,
fingerboarder?
the fingerboarder. He's been to like
Oh,
all
no
kinds of
way.
events and all that stuff.
How old was he?
14, maybe.
Oh, man.
This
I think he's
episode's for
14.
him. This is a very
R.I.P.
adult
Colton
episode is for
Wray.
him.
R.I.P.
Yep.
Colton Wray.
Sad.
For sure.
So sad.
He fought the good fight.
That's horrible.
I know. So shout out to that kid. Shout out to the family. Shout out to Dave, Brittany, all them. That was heartbreaking.
That does suck. But I'll tell you what, he had probably an awesome community that
He did. I think
people that
fingerboarding literally gave him an extra several months or even an extra year or two. Like,
Hey,
it gave
Have you ever
him-
met this kid?
Yeah, like a bunch of times. I think USAFBL, he came to our storefront originally like 2 years ago or so.
So there's probably a chance I've met him. I didn't even
Yeah,
know.
you've met him. For
Really?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been to Chicken Fingers and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been to like every Chicken Fingers.
Really? What about
Except for
grind time?
this last one. I don't know about grind time.
Yeah.
But yeah, he
that's some bullshit.
started I think his journey with us at a storefront and like coming to the storefront, skating on the park, see everybody like fingerboarding and stuff like that, and like
After the episode, show me what he looks like so I can
Yeah,
kind of refresh my
definitely.
memory. Sad.
definitely, yeah, I know. So I was just like, man, that is tough, and on Father's Day, so I'm like, that's rough.
Oh,
so
man.
huge shout out to
Sounds
that.
like
I
he's
couldn't
not
imagine.
struggling anymore, so it's probably, as much as it sucks, he's not.
I know there was a point in time where I thought he was actually going to make it and he was going to get everything back into remission and stuff. So twerking on the rail.
He's
Yeah,
trying to
trying to
lighten
bring the
up
mood up a little bit.
No, I think definitely like he was a huge, especially if you're out here in the Midwest. Like most people out here in the Midwest, like we all know who he was and stuff like that. So definitely reach out to the family, send out your condolences. If you have any special stories, if you want to help donate to
Is there like a
whatever-
GoFundMe or anything?
I'm assuming it happened. They announced it today, so
Yeah.
I'm waiting for more updates. If there's anything between now and then, I'll definitely put in the description. I'm sure there's going to be a GoFundMe and a service and things like that. So I think it'll mean a lot for a lot of people to show up and show out and show
Hell
their
yeah.
support. So
R.I.P.
Some sort of little event for him or something.
I was thinking
That'd be
something
pretty
like
cool.
that.
Or
Well,
about-
at least-
what
at
about
least
de-
dedicate one.
Yeah, dedicate the first stop of your tour to him.
Definitely,
Or
definitely.
it could be
So
like I don't know, like one of the stops that's closer by his hometown.
I might do like a fundraiser event or
Yeah,
something.
do like
that.
donations or something
Yeah.
for his family.
We'll definitely figure something
We'll
out.
figure
for sure.
something
We'll
out.
figure something out. We got you guys. The
And then,
fingerboarding community is
Levine,
in it.
I'm going to say it here, we should throw a page for him inside the magazine.
I'll have to get with the family on that and see
Okay.
how they feel.
But yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
see if they even want that. But,
you know,
like, we-
The thoughts, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
no, definitely. But man, that event Monday, baller status.
Isn't it crazy?
So did we talk like I know we've talked about the reasoning for it. I mean, then we talked that Bam was our guest star and then the fingerboarding aspect of it, but like I don't even know where I was going.
People
with
realize that like you guys are responsible for putting a skate park in your city.
100%. And it is what it is.
that. Like
I don't like flexing like that, but I mean you got to give flowers where
Yeah.
flowers are due. I mean,
17 plus years in the making here
Yeah.
from just us. Never mind the people before who tried to petition for skate parks in that town too. So
Well,
the
I will
amount of
say who
support
gave
that
up
you're
and who
getting
didn't.
from the
True.
city, the
No,
amount of
I think we're
skateboarders
making that
are
pretty
supporting
obvious.
you guys, like it's huge. It's
Yeah,
massive.
we reached out. We were just like, hey, we're going to throw this event as a thank you. Like let's celebrate it, and the community showed up in full support, and
did
it was
we-
very heartwarming.
did we talk about the first meeting probably we really ever had towards really taking the steps for the park and the fact that we hung the dick in the Christmas tree?
Did we talk about the dick in the Christmas tree?
You staple it?
No,
Oh, we didn't
different?
talk about it.
Oh,
Let's
here
talk
you
about
go.
it.
This is crazy.
Oh,
This is
geez.
here's how it
What have I
goes, y'all.
done?
Check this out. Here's how it goes. So before we're in kind of talks with people, hey, we're going to have this meeting, blah, blah, blah. We're going to start getting this skate park thing really looked at. Okay, that's great. Well, right before all that, we do this thing called light up cordon where a lot of kids, high schoolers, they go and they light up all the trees. They put all the stuff and spend days working on it. Well, me and Gary were like, well, we want to do our own light up cordon too. So we build this giant metal frame dick with lights wrapped around it. We go downtown. We find the best tree that faces traffic. We hang it up in the tree way up high. We unplug that tree with all the lights on it and plug in our dick. So we have this giant light up dick in the tree. Oh, Everybody loved it. The cops thought it was hilarious when they knocked on my door even about it because people were calling in. The cops come up and go, hey, they're laughing on my doorbell camera. They're like, hey, we got to come up here and talk to you about this. We think it's hilarious, but
You need to go find the picture.
But
Colton Wray.
Right now?
Yeah.
they're like, but they literally didn't tell us not to do it. They just said they had to stop by my house because people were calling about it. But everybody thought it was funny except for like one or two people at all. Ergo, the next 3 days or so, we're in there for a meeting for the first one for the skate park. And that was the first set of approvals. We got them. Gary's in there. He's like, y'all, what'd you say? He's like, y'all are lucky. Or no, he said, we need this skate park because if not, people are going to do this. He unzips his jacket, goes like this, and it's
my shirt open.
And it's the dick in the tree lit up downtown on our square.
And the courtroom erupted in laughter.
Yeah.
In court?
No,
It was
the
not
meeting
courtroom,
room.
but, like,
The
it was
meeting.
like
Town meeting room.
It wasn't courthouse. It was like town
Council meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, council
So
meeting.
it was during like a
holy cow.
yeah, not
Crazy.
court, but like in like that.
You like that? Oh.
Open up and it was like.
It's like order of the court. Order of the court.
So I did look him up and I know who you're talking about. That's so sad.
Sad.
Yeah, so it was just like a snowball thing. Originally, we went to that meeting because they implemented $50 fines for anybody skating on the sidewalk, end or road. So we went there like, it's bullshit because kids can't skateboard anywhere. They can't, like parking lots off limits, sidewalks off limits, streets off limits. I was like, and then all these kids are like trying to go out and just be creative and be themselves and have fun. They can't do anything. So they're like, they dropped it. Next thing you know, they're like, all right, well, maybe these guys are right. Maybe we do need a skate park.
I mean, it's crazy. The actual need for it, all the local skateboarders that you actually see like on a weekly basis, I won't say daily, but on a weekly, I went down the road. I mean, I'd see a group here, and then the next day I'd see a totally different group of people, some over here. It's crazy how many. And then it's bikes, scooters, even wheelchairs, stuff like that. Like that stuff's important too. And it's incredible. And it's just another step to show you that your city is really evolving to being like a real, how do you want to say, what's that?
A real boy.
Like a real, like an oasis, I guess.
You know what's interesting? I think I could say it because I'm a person of color. You got some of the most soul food-ish, like, chains of food, like, out there. Like, you've got Zaxby's.
Mm-hmm.
You even got a Waffle House. Like, your town is legit when you got a Waffle House.
We have a local, like, baller-ass Mexican restaurant called Rita's Tacos. Check it out next time you're in town.
I prefer El Napolito.
I'm going to have to.
El Napolito is a chain, I think.
Shout out Raul.
Raul.
Because I think the
Raul's
difference
sick.
between, like, a town and a city is, like, if you have a Waffle House, like, you're in a city.
Yeah. Or at least a highway exit.
What do
city.
you think about the next town over getting a Wawa now?
We got a Wawa coming here, which is weird because the only time I've ever seen a Wawa
Pennsylvania
was
or Florida?
Yeah, Pennsylvania and Boston, like Massachusetts.
Yeah. They're spread now. They're not
Northeast.
only keeping East Coast. One just opened up and now it's packed 24/7. 24/7 fresh food, hoagies, coffee,
Dude, them
whatever.
hoagies are undeniable, and they will literally shave years off your life. They're so good.
But it's so worth it.
Oh, dude. And
the
the mac
stuff
and
there is
cheese and
pretty
stuff are
crazy.
decent sides, too.
Yeah.
So,
I think they're basically trying to become a smaller version of Buc-ee's. I could say Boosie's, but
Oh, there you go,
version of Buc-ee's.
Boosie.
Yeah.
big old nasty Boosie. That Swan got a big old nasty Boosie.
I always thought that Wawa was so much better than Boosie's anyway.
What? That's
Oh, yeah.
blasphemy.
It's truth. I
Listen,
speak only the truth on this
the
podcast.
food is way better. And then what do
That's
you
blasphemy.
I will say they
what
got
do you want like a Boosie labeled ski? Like they got so much random stuff with their
I'm gonna
label on it. I love that.
I'm gonna put my top 5 gas stations, and it's Boosie's, Wawa, Sheetz.
Speaking of which, I need to take one of them.
Sheetz, that's SHEETZ, and then Casey's, then Racetrack.
Okay, you're swagging off 100 million there. I'm gonna say Wawa top though.
Wawa top.
There isn't a gas station that my eyes light up to see unless if I see a Wawa, I'm like,
Wawa's up there, man. Wawa is up there. I think Boosie's is the best. I think Wawa comes in a close second.
I
don't
think
know. It's good. Let me know in the comments.
Wawa or Buc-ee's? Wawa or Buc-ee's?
Wawa gas
or
station or
Buc-ee's?
Wawa or
The gas
Buc-ee's?
station, Wawa or
Buc-ee's for the win.
They don't know about
2-0.
Wawa. They haven't spread out this for you. Hey, Wawa or Buc-ee's? They're like, don't talk to strangers.
Whatever.
All right,
I remember when I was that morning.
I'm 2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
Listen.
Well, it's because like
They're
East Coast,
unseasoned.
we're East Coast folks ourselves, so like we know about Wawa. People around here, only thing they know about is Buc-ee's. So yeah,
That's a Southern thing.
How do you like us going to an autograph
been
signing
to-
and absolutely turning up
All of
the
them.
few people that pass by us?
did
Just
you
on
see that?
up
We
there.
went to the HorrorCon thing today. Got our own booth, and
It's
We
legit.
took our own booth, and that probably
It's
cost
legit.
hundreds.
yeah,
Hundreds, if not thousands.
hundreds, if not triples. So we were signing like all sorts of random stuff. People are getting us to sign their like baby dolls, and they're like, "What do you all star?" And I was like,
What are they?
The hub.
What are they saying?
nothing. They just like they thought we were some random people. So we were giving people $1 bills and autograph, and we were paying people to get our autograph.
Hey, you got to do what you. Hey, that's just got to start the hustle somewhere. Okay, get at it. That's all I got to say to you, because it's there. Just got to get at it,
Here,
like a skate park, for
Brian,
example.
edit that photo in now, and here's a photo of us signing autographs.
Legit.
Can you do that with anything?
Yeah. What do you
What
wanna
is
see?
this? Is this AI?
No, it's Brian's our AI. Yeah.
He's our.
Right. Edit in the photo of my shit mid drop now. How about that?
And Brian, edit in the photo of his LOL butthole now.
Ah. Now that you've seen that, rate that butthole on a scale of 1 to, I'll go 10.
And then put it in the comments now.
10 being the most beautiful, pinkest. 1 being the most dirtiest.
Flirtiest.
There you go, maybe.
And then if you
Loosest,
can't remember
yeah.
what it looks like, Brian, edit the photo in now.
You put in the work.
Actually, Brian, go back until we first start talking about this and edit in some like elevator music to set the tone while the listeners check out his butthole. Now.
All right.
Rate it on the scale of bubblegum
Bubblegum pink.
or
To Bubba Gump.
or brownie. What's a good
How
milk?
come you didn't get a black eye?
I'm gonna get a black eye.
How come you didn't get one? You said you were wanting to.
I did. The line, bro. The line.
Well, here's the thing.
The line to get Bam's autograph and signing and go to meet him. Was
You wanted to go
like
get
2
punched in the
blocks
eye.
long.
That's hardcore.
I know.
He'll punch the shit out of you, too.
I
That's the
know.
best part. Guys, people are like, oh, yeah, I want to get slapped by Bam. They think it's going to be like a little, dude,
Yeah, he don't.
they'll
hold back.
slap the shit out of you. He's like,
He's like the
He goes-
slap fighting contest type.
he goes
stuff,
to the
like-
camera and
Brian,
Brian.
edit in the photo of Sam's black eye now.
That was an event. We won't get into that one. That's a good one.
That's what happens when you want Bam to give you a black eye.
Yeah.
Levine, you'll see what we're talking
You
about.
better hope the hell he don't have all of his
I'm
rings
excited.
on. It's funny because earlier that day he said I can knock you out, and I said he's like no, because I was like I'll let you knock me out because he's like I want to knock somebody else out. I'll let you knock me out. He's like oh really, and he tried twice, couldn't knock me out, dude. I was like you ain't got it. And then later on the night, push came, things happened, whatever. He punched me with all his rings on, square in the eyeball twice, and
This guy
mother.
looked like he got punched in the face by like a nuclear missile. His like contact was like ripped in the back of his
Dude,
skull.
he
It
got
was
me good, but I got him back, so I don't feel type of way about it. I got him back better.
double, if not
Double,
triple.
if not triple, for sure. How many times did he breathe? Double, if,
If not triple.
triple.
Triple. Wait, hold on. Triple.
All right, we got some call to actions. We got some call to actions.
Call to action. What's that
Yeah, we
about?
got some call to actions.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let us know what you guys think about all of these stories, all of the algorithm, videos, clips, everything that you're seeing. Drop a comment. Tell us what you're seeing. Tell us if you like it. Tell us if you don't like it. I want to know it all.
We
For
want to know
sure.
if you want more episodes of the USAFBL After Dark.
We didn't want to know how soft or hard you are.
We want to know how girthy you are.
We want to know how lengthy you are.
We want to know how fast you penetrate.
We want to know how bad it stinks right now at this time.
And we want to know how fresh it smells if you go wash it after you smell it right now.
Drop all that in the comments.
Yeah, let us know.
They want to know.
Send the DM to Sam_Miller69. Don't forget the underscore because
Everybody does. And then we get the news down there to the event.
Oh,
WDRB.
yeah.
Fucking news down there to watch this event. Duty recorded, Bam, everything. Recorded a whole interview with me and Gary. Gary's didn't make it in, and then mine made it in the entire thing, except for my name was fucking Greg Osgen Slaughters. Osgen
didn't they
Slaughters.
put,
I
like,
think he was
every-
looking at my kneecap.
But then they make like everybody Greg.
Yeah,
Everyone was
everybody
Greg.
Greg Osgen Slaughters.
They should have
That's
interviewed a
crazy.
Greg. Yeah, they said in my interview, I guess I cussed too much or something. I don't know. I said the skating was too badass or something. Yeah, but it was your
whole event, and you weren't even in it.
Apparently, I can't say anything off weird on the news or something. I don't know. They didn't like it, so whatever.
They did you dirty.
I don't care if I'm in the news or not.
You have a shirt on or something, maybe?
No, I had a Black River shirt. Shout out Black River.
I had a WAP shirt on, WAP, but it looked like Gap, the clothing company.
You got that WAP.
Wet ass pussy. Wet ass.
Hey, what do you think about macaroni in a pot?
I like to stir it.
Do you?
I like to stir it.
Hey, let me.
Baby.
Are you the big spoon or the little spoon?
I'm a big spoon kind of guy.
Big spoon stir.
Yeah. Hey, what is the most random spot you've ever had sex at?
Most random?
Random.
Random?
I will say a couple of them, but one of them was on top of the town hall in Corden.
Yeah, that back in the day.
Yeah,
I'm still sore.
Actually, damn, Gary. I actually tagged it up there too, so I drew it on there.
Done it in a park.
Yeah.
Done it in a field. Done it at a bonfire.
Have you ever did it on the bonfire though?
It was close. It was hot.
You ever stuck her head in the bonfire and
to keep her from moaning too loud? Be like, hey, people's trying to sleep. Eat some flames.
Done in some crazy places.
Dude, it sucks when you're going at it next to a bonfire because the heat, if you're too close sitting on those chairs,
the wind.
Heat.
Yeah, the wind catches it.
You got to cup your balls to keep the heat from heating them up. I don't know if you shave that shit or not, but it'll burn them right off. Not me. I never shave my balls. I don't have to. Thanks a lot, Mr. Barber.
You're welcome, dude. Hey, you can come visit my barbershop anytime.
And he'll do them up double, if not triple.
I'll singe your hairs off so bad that you won't ever have them grow back again. You won't have no more hair follicles. No, and you'll save so much money on razors, razor blades, Manscaped. You won't have to do it. You're going to look professional the rest of your life. You could probably start in PORNOs on this site if you want to. And also you'll get a cool-ass clip out of it. Yeah. And then you can send it to us and we'll put it on one of our videos. Cramp the Stupid.
Cramp the Stupid.
Last
call to action.
Yeah. What is it?
We're going on tour.
Okay.
Each stop is going to have a tattooist.
Yeah.
I'm about to get freshly tatted up at all 5 stops.
Levine has no tattoos.
I have 0 tats.
Well, I have the worst ones.
You do have the worst ones.
So you got one up his tattoos,
so
what you're saying.
Drop it in the comments. Let me know what I should get.
Hey, do you guys think that Levine should, either get a titty pussy dick, and we're going to post the photo now, or Brian, post the photo now, or
and later, then now and later.
Both of them, actually. Or should he get the LOL tattoo that we're going to repost now?
You put him to work. And then the final call to action.
Okay.
Oh, shit,
what skateboard should I get? What brand? What size?
We
think the full setup.
We think Levine should get a heroin deck, a 9 to 10 inch, something wide.
Size 14.
That's wild, boy. What do you think?
That's a big old kickflip, man. I'm gonna have to say, 9 inch.
Listen, as most I can help you out is with 8.5. But.
Yeah, we ain't got you above it. Anything above that, probably.
So I need a big boy.
Close to 9. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Brian,
you just got to be ready.
Don't post the picture now.
Tell me the dream setup.
What else? You got any other shout-outs you want to do before we get off this son of a gun?
Do you have shout-outs?
I want to shout out every single person that showed up at that event, you savage beasts. Fingerboard world especially, because I don't get to see you all enough, and I kind of want to make out with you. So I miss
every single one of you.
I miss you. So next event, we're going to have a full-blown skate park, a.k.a. a fingerboard park at the skate park. A full-blown 3 professionally. Do you all call it fingerboard parks, or do you all call it skate parks? Like if I'm going to fingerboard at a fingerboard park, I'm going to the skate park? You say that?
It's a twofer.
I don't know. I would call it going to the fingerboard park. I mean,
that's a toughie, isn't it?
It is a toughie.
That is different. See, I'm cracking.
What do you think?
Call to action, everybody. Call to action.
Fingerboard parks at our skate park.
I'm excited. I'm making trips.
Should it be referred to as a skate park or a fingerboard park?
I'm hitting up Zaxby's, and I'm hitting up Waffle House, so it's the done deal.
Yeah, but if you don't hit no Wawa, we don't want nothing to do with you.
I got to gas up at Wawa's, baby. You know how I do.
Yeah, you go right past it. No excuse.
Dude, them Philly cheesesteaks, man.
Yeah,
they're close.
I'm like, boom, chicken tenders, Zaxby's.
Speaking of that,
boom, smothered hash browns, Waffle House.
We're getting some deep dish.
Boom.
Oh man,
Wawa's.
we're getting the deepest of the dishes. I'm telling you right now. I want to do that cheese pull.
Hey, I think we're probably going to have to call this. Let me ask you all this. Final question. Do y'all want a part 3 of the Cramp the Stupid episodes?
I mean,
do you think they want a part 3?
I think they want a part 3.
Or what about this?
And we're going to have more shit to talk about, and we're going to be ready for it even better.
We have a lot of shit to talk about that we haven't even brought up yet. But we're going to hop off here because we're in the mood for some Giordano's
I'm out.
deep dish pizza. So
Yep.
like, subscribe, and do everything else you want to do. And here's your host, Levine, back.
Till next time.
Can you imagine going over here at work?
With my fingerboard, I'm ready to dive. Pushing limits, flipping tricks high in the sky. Every sliding grind, I'm chasing that high. Feel the rhythm, let it flow. Fingerboarding, let's steal the show. Fingerboarding, I'm fighting free. With every flick, I'll write my story. On this board, I'm never alone. In the skate park, I found my home. Grip take tight, I'm soaring like a bird. Every trick a story, every slide a word. Grinding on the edge, I'm breaking the mold. Fingerboarding dreams worth their weight in gold. Hear the wheels as they scream in this fingerboarding dream. Fingerboarding, I'm fighting free. With every flick, I'll write my story. On this board, I'm never alone. In the skate park, I found my home. Hear the wheels as they scream in this fingerboarding dream. Fingerboarding, I'm fighting free.